there goes my lighting. The clouds. Darn clouds. Okay. On June 20th, 2025, Netflix released Sony's newest animated film, K-Pop Demon Hunters. And within days, the film boomed. And even before the film came out, cosplayers started coming out with the characters' outfits. And while this film has sparked the birth of a new fandom and community for cosplayers, it has also sparked an uprise in cosplay critics and toxic commenters. But before we dive deep into it, hi, I'm YezzyPop. I'm a cosplayer, an artist, a creator, and a fellow K-pop Demon Hunters fanatic. I like making videos related to cosplay, the cosplay community, art, gaming, etc. I try my best to post once a week, but keyword try. And if you like these kinds of videos, please consider checking out my channel, maybe subscribing for more videos like this in the future. And if you cannot tell, today I am dressed up as Zoe from obviously K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm very grateful that U-Styles actually sent me my Zoe cosplay. And this is my first time debuting it, so thank you, U-Styles. Okay, let's get into it. Now, if you're anything like me, you've probably watched K-Pop Demon Hunters at least 35 times now. I'm telling y'all, it's addictive. The music, the choreography, the characters, the storyline, and the fashion. I just want to immerse myself into the universe, which I guess I am kind of doing from cosplaying from it. Or so I thought. Whenever I first watched the film, I thought the easiest person to closet cosplay would be Mira. I thought it would be easiest clothing-wise because she's just wearing a cropped printed shirt and a yellow miniskirt. I really only just wore a DBD shirt and a choker, and yeah, but that's why we call it closet cosplay. Anyways, I came across a TikTok duet chain of this lovely Zoe and Rumi cosplayer, and I thought I'd complete it because I hadn't seen a whole lot of Mira cosplays at the time. You know, I was just thinking I was having a silly little fun time, just dressing up like fictional characters. The usual. Boy, was I wrong. The amount of comments that I got criticizing me, the Zoe cosplayer, or the Rumi cosplayer were astounding. Comments and comments of hate and comparison and critiques. And the worst of all, racism. I got this one comment in particular stating, "Leave it to the Asians," specifically singling out the Rumi cosplayer for not being Asian. After some time of looking over / addressing some hate comments, I took a pause, thinking, okay, maybe I just happened to get unlucky with this one TikTok, and it happened to get sent to the wrong audience. Whatever. Until I began to notice a trend of every single K-pop Demon Hunter cosplay TikTok having a very similar comment section as mine. Just more and more comments of people critiquing, hating, criticizing, and comparing. So my question is, why is this happening? Why is this particular fandom so toxic and so critical? This movie just came out, and I'm low-key scared to cosplay any of the other characters from this movie because of how hateful everyone is. I will say a few mutuals had reached out to me, letting me know that maybe one of the reasons why is because a lot of people in the K-pop community are super toxic. What they told me was that some are kind of racist, but I don't know that for sure because I myself am not a part of the K-pop community, nor do I have a whole lot of friends that are part of it, nor do I know a lot about it, so I may be wrong. I'm not sure. If you know and can confirm, let me know in the comments. I don't know. But regardless of the reason why, it's gotta stop. I know that it's the internet and that there are always going to be haters out there, but why is it this bad with this particular fandom? There are so many amazing cosplayers who put their blood, sweat, and tears into their craft, and people think it's okay to just say something like Huntrix from Temu. On the TikTok that I made, I also got a lot of comments saying that the Rumi cosplayer and I should have switched cosplays because people thought that we would suit the opposite characters better because of our appearances, which is crazy to me because that is such a backhanded compliment. Like, there are ways that you can politely request for someone to cosplay a different character without making them feel bad about the character that they're currently cosplaying. For example, you shouldn't just straight up tell someone who's cosplaying Zoe to cosplay as Mira because you think that they would look better as Mira. Like, who are you to tell them that? If they wanted to cosplay Mira, they would have cosplayed Mira. They obviously wanted to cosplay Zoe, so that's why they're cosplaying Zoe. Instead, you can say, hey, great cosplay. Maybe next you can do Mira. I think you'd look really great as them. It's really that simple. And instead, I'm finding a bunch of comments that are digging into people's physical appearances, saying, oh, you would look better as Mira because your face is so long. Like, I would cry. Like, I love this movie so much, but I don't think I have a thick enough skin for this. Anyways, a lot of these particular comments tie back into the overall issues of comparison and seeking perfection within the cosplay community. I said it once and I will say it again. Cosplay is a hobby, and cosplay is a form of self-expression, not a contest on who is the most accurate version of a character. And I think sometimes people forget that. And one thing in particular that I'm noticing is that a lot of these commenters aren't even cosplayers. They're just fans of the movie. Going back to this particular hate comment that I got on my TikTok, I later followed up with a response that was meant to be educational and informative, basically reminding everyone that cosplay is a hobby and not a competition or a beauty contest. And you know, obviously that racism is wrong. Sadly, that commenter doubled back and made a bunch of excuses for their racism. But this just goes to show that some people's minds cannot be changed. PSA for the cosplayers of this community, please don't take these comments to heart. You'll unfortunately have to just take the ignorance is bliss approach with this when in this community. Nowadays, if I see a hate comment, I don't even take the time to really process what somebody's saying or process how I feel about what they're saying. I just read it and I'm like, all right, delete. And you should too, because it's your platform and you can kick them off of it. I know this is random and out of order, but I just wanted to give a few more examples because now I'm seeing a whole lot more amazing cosplay dance covers for, you know, Golden and Your Idol and things like that, and they're great, but everyone in the comments is like crapping on everybody's physical appearance and their cosplays, not focusing on the main point of the video, which is the dance cover. There's this one amazing dance cover with these Saja Boys cosplayers doing a Soda Pop dance cover, and everyone in the comments is hyper fixated on the fact that a lot of these cosplayers have more feminine features. But the point is, everyone's toxic, everyone's a hater, and it personally just motivates me to every K-pop Demon Hunter cosplay TikTok that I see, I leave the nicest comment. I gas people up so much because I know what it's like. Everyone's so mean. So be kind, choose kindness. I don't have a whole lot of direction for this video. I really just wanted to address this topic because I feel like it hasn't been talked about a whole lot, and I just wanted to talk about my personal experiences. But if you take anything away from this video, remember, cosplay is for everyone. Cosplay is a hobby and a form of self-expression, not a beauty contest, not a lookalike contest, or an accuracy contest. Be kind to others. Don't put other people down. It's so easy to just scroll if you don't like something. And if you are a cosplayer who might be facing these sort of comments and just overall negativity, don't take it to heart. The words of random people, while potentially hurtful, should mean nothing to you at the end of the day. Just smile and wave and delete the hate comments. You are beautiful, you are talented, and you are enough. Okay, enough sap. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you were able to take away something valuable from it. And if you've had any similar experiences, drop them in the comments down below. Let's make the comment section a little support group for one another. And if you have any other video ideas for me or things that you would like to hear me talk about, drop those in the comments down below as well. Here are my other social medias. I'm mostly active on Instagram, where you will see the most updates on what and when I will be posting. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.